Hello, good morning, and happy Sunday. It's really been a while. It's really been a long time. Happy New Year. Um, First of all, I want to say I'm so grateful for everybody who supported me during my wedding, during my marriage. Um, I mean, like it was it was mind blowing. It was something I never expected. I never knew that people thought of me that much, and I never knew how much God had for me in stock. God is a wonderful God, and He always surprises His own beautifully. And I just want to make something. My wedding taught me a lot. It taught me a lot on how to get rid of entitlement, how to get rid of expectation, but how to be kind more to people. And it equally taught me to understand that I should never ever depend on anybody, but I should depend on God. You see, God will always send people to bless you. If you send the first person disappoints you, He will send the second. If you send the second person disappoints you, He will send the third. If He sends the third person disappoints you, He will send the fourth until the one that will fulfill the plan God has for you. But if you depend on a particular individual and he disappoints you, what next? That's all. Now, there are many reasons why people disappoint people. One is that they don't have the capacity at the time to help you. Two is that maybe they did not even have the information that you needed help. Three, maybe somebody has blackmailed you behind your back to them. Maybe somebody have said something bad about you to them. Three, maybe they just changed their mind. Some is out of envy. They were assisting you because they thought you cannot reach a certain level. After you pass that level, they become so envious, they become so jealous. Some were assisting you because they wanted to have a grip over you, they wanted to have control over you. So once you attain a certain level, they realize that they can no longer have a grip over you, they can no longer have a control over you, they become extremely jealous. So, but if you depend on God, man, He will always surprise you. Listen, let me tell you the gospel truth. My wedding, it was total strangers who saved the day. I mean, people I've never met, people I've never seen, people I did not even discuss my wedding with. The way they showed up, and you start asking yourself, like, what's the definition of relationship? Is it by blood? Is it by race? Is it by color? Is it by tribe? God is faithful. You see, let me say something. You see this life? There is nobody the world is depending on. Take it or leave it. There is nobody the world is depending on. If you like, take all your billions. Don't give any single soul in this world. People will still survive without you. Do you know how many billionaires die every day? Do you know how many millionaires die every day? And the world is still functioning as if they never exist? Have you ever read of most of the great people that existed and they are no longer there? And the world is still functioning like they never exist? Do you know the founder of Apple, Steve Jobs? He's dead more than 5 years ago. But Apple is doing far better than when he was there. So what I'm just trying to say is, listen, nobody's depending on anybody for survival. Don't get it twisted. Even your children will still survive big time in your absence. Don't get it twisted. But now, being kind to people is just a way of showing a sense of belonging, and it's just a way of making the people feel important. When you say you're a friend to somebody, make the person feel the friendship, make the person feel the warmness, make the person feel the concern, make the person feel the love. Friendship is not by mouth. Friendship is not by mere promises. No. Real friends will take your heat and still put you aside. Real friends will take your blame and still give you the glory. You can't say you're my friend and in my important moments you are not there, and you expect me to believe that you're my friend. Nobody owes anybody anything, man. but I owe everything to humanity and I owe everything to God. Any act of kindness I do, I don't do it with expectation. I do it out of gratitude based on what God has done for me. And I do it because of the promises I made to God that, Father, if you do this to me, I will do this. Now, first of all, listen. It's God who blesses people. It's not people who blesses people. My wedding taught me a lot. It taught me a lot. Like, how can somebody that I'm this close to behave like this? And how can somebody I never knew sacrifice this much for me? You know, it brought into my mind two portions in the Bible. This first portion is the person, rich man in the Bible wanted to do his event, and he sent invitation to all of his friends, and they turned him down, saying they are busy, blah blah blah. Then he told his guards, now go to the street, take the blind, take the lame, take the poor, take everybody you can see to come and attend my party. But at the end of the day, the party went successfully. And it made me to understand that I shouldn't depend on anybody for survival. I should depend on God. And me in my personal life, I should be kind, I should be humble, and I should be appreciative. And God will send people to me. All what that man wanted for his party to be successful. When the people he expected to attend his party disappointed him, he did not stop. He still went ahead and invited other people that were not even in his invitation list. And the party still went on successfully. So the most important thing is for the party to go on successfully. It's not who attends it. The second passage in the Bible that came into my mind is the parable that Jesus said, if you don't worship me, I will raise stones to worship me. Now how do I relate to that? If Mr. A or Mr. B don't support me, God will still raise strangers to support me. You see, this life, people are not known by how much they have acquired. People are not known by how many degrees they have. People are not known by how many connections they have. People are known by how much they have impacted the life of others. People are known by how much they make the world better. People are known by how much they sacrifice for others. There are people that are willing to give total stranger their kidney without asking a dime, and they even beg you, don't mention my name, please. So, see, learn to sacrifice for people. Learn to be there in people's important moments. Listen, life is not all about money. It's just the concern. It's just the gesture. A phone call of 5 seconds can make the magic. A visit of 5 minutes can make the magic. It's not all about money. It's not all about material things. No. It's just making the person feel that you think about the person. It's just making the person feel that you value the person. That's all. Man, listen. This life is crazy. And it gets lonelier as you get older. Be careful. If you are not there for people, no matter how much money you have, you will be frustrated at the end. Because you will be isolated. As you grow older, your sacrifices are based on who sacrificed for me too. It's not based on what I will benefit from the person. Because the older people get, the more comfortable they become. So why should I be wasting my time on something I can provide? But now, what did this person did for me in my own downtime? So the message I just want to pass across is, be supportive. Be supportive. Be loving. And lastly, be nice to everybody, but choose your friends wisely. Being nice to everybody is an obligation, but being friends to people is an option. And choose wisely. God bless you.